everybody, Fixer here. Today I have The Park, which was developed and published by Funcom. They are known for The Secret World and The Longest Journey. And way back in the day, I don't know if you guys would remember this, but they did Anarchy Online. I played that game a long time ago. And for its time, the soundtrack was amazing. The graphics were gorgeous. But anyways, this is The Park. You can get it for $10 on Steam. Long story short, it's a first-person psychological horror focused on exploration and storytelling. This is akin to Gone Home and Stanley Parable, a little bit of a walking simulator. It's got a little bit of Vanishing of Ethan Carter in it as well, where you can actually interact with some of the objects in the world. So this is a story-driven game. So by watching this, you're going to see lots and lots of spoilers. I would probably recommend you buy the game and play it for yourself. That way you can get the story spoiler-free. But anyways, if you're here just to watch me, let's get to it. Also, for full disclosure, Funcom provided me with a review copy of this game. We're going to start a new game. I went in game just to make sure my FPS was fine and dandy. The Park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players, and it'll test our sanity, hopefully. I was looking for a scary game to play this Halloween. I couldn't really find one. I got Call of Cthulhu, The Dark Corners of the Earth, but apparently the game is really old, has lots of bugs, not entirely playable. There is an unofficial fan patch type thing, and I got that, and it didn't work out well. So here we are with The Park.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
I grew up in Detroit, and so I grew up around quite a few amusement parks.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
We're rocking the wood-paneled station wagon. It's fantastic.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
All right. So I'm Mom. This is Callum, my little boy that is surely going to end up being a brat. We're in New York, I guess. We blacked out our plates because we're on the run from the law. So yeah, I grew up in Detroit, which means I had access to places like Boblo Island and Cedar Point, and I absolutely loved them. I love amusement parks, but at the same time, I always found amusement parks to be somewhat creepy. And I've always been fascinated with how creepy they are, and I've loved, like, I don't know, I'm sure you've seen, the photographs of Chernobyl and the amusement park that's there, and it's completely annihilated. I've always loved that. And like I said, I've always found them creepy, so I that's what drew me to this game. And this game was built in Unreal 4, I believe. So, I'm leaving my boy in the car. This is...
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
So we've come to the...
Please prepare the park for shutdown.
We've come to the park while it's closing. This is feeling very Wally World-esque with the wood-paneled station wagon, although theirs was green. And we're arriving at the park after they're closed. Park maintenance. Okay. Press left click to interact with objects.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Alright, so this game takes place around, I don't know what, 85, 86, I suppose? So that was around the time when I guess we're going here.
What?
Mom's on drugs. She definitely is rocking the mom pants of the time, too.
Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine.
People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What? How did he run in if the gates were locked? And why does he have to... Something's fishy there. Alright, so we've obviously left the teddy bear at the park. And the teddy bear means a lot to the boy. So we're here. Anything exciting over here? Press right-click to shout at Callum.
Callum, where are you going?
That's red. I can't go in that way. Alright, fine. So the boy ran in there, and he's not listening to me, and I'm not being terribly forceful. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Alrighty then.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park.
Yes, there is.
A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
I don't know. There's only one employee down there. I don't see very many others. There's only one car in the parking lot. Yeah, Mom's on drugs. Alright, it's suddenly nighttime. What the hell? Alright, this park doesn't look like it's been in business for quite a while.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Wonder what those little twirly things in the bottom right are. Maybe autosave or something. Press shift to toggle running. Okay, I'll run. So at the beginning of this game, it did have me do one of those things where it shows me an image over a black screen and it tells me to adjust the slider so I can barely see the image. I didn't go as far down as I possibly could because, of course, this is going on YouTube, and when you go that far, it's just too dark for YouTube. Things just end up darker. So we are at the entrance. There's the House of Horrors, the Tunnel of Tales, the Octotron, bumper cars, Ferris wheel, roller coaster. It's not a very big park, actually. I'm leaving my boy run around aimlessly. Anything exciting over here? A whack-a-jack. I wonder if that's like the whack-a-mole. It's an awful lot of stars in the sky. It's a very clear day, no light pollution. We're, I guess, in the middle of New York somewhere. Okay. Now, that's not creepy as all hell, right? Why is this in an amusement park? Did the boy go in here? I wasn't even paying attention to the little brat. Wow, that's dark.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Okay. I need a flashlight then, I suppose? Can I just bust one of these things out of the ground? Probably not. Alright. What's this? Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Oh my god, that is so good to know. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye out for her just in case. So, I'm not sure what's going on here. Obviously, this is not the same park that we lost a teddy bear in. At least I'd like to think it isn't. Oh, examine shoes. This is what I'm talking about when it's a little Ethan Carter-esque.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Oops. Did I? Oh, I got feet. I always like that in games where you're not floating, where you can look down and see your feet. Fantastic. So I don't know what I did with the shoe. Did I put it in my pocket? I don't know. This guy's creepy as all hell. Oh, I got a serious FPS drop here.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That is awful. Kids are awful. And this is a bathroom with a rainbow and happy faces on it. This doesn't look like the kind of bathroom that Happy Faces exit. Or like the kind of bathroom that you tap your foot to the fellow in the stall next to you. Alright guys, I had to backtrack a little bit because by the bathrooms here I forgot, or at least I didn't notice.
What's this?
We got a note. Alright, and this is a little too small writing for me. I gotta zoom in here, or lean in. Purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I may add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just a mention of his name and had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had... Realtor is a copyrighted term, or a trademarked term, I think would be the more accurate statement. But the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Yeah, sure thing, bud. Oops. Continue game. Onward. I don't even know where my son is. Oh.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Come on, this way.
I was about to say, Callum, your voice changed. Alright, so there's a scary laugh.
Callum?
Is that him on the
Stay
boat?
where you are.
What a little brat. Mom, you need better control over your child.
Come on, Mommy.
Can I get on this boat here? I mean, these don't seem to go very fast. I don't think I can catch up. It sounded like something was jumping out of the water for a moment there. What was that noise? I can hear a faint noise. It's probably... Alright, I guess I'm getting on this one. Great. I can't move. This is perfect. What is pushing me along exactly?
Callum, come back here right now. Callum? Where are you?
That's me clicking. I can...
Where did you go? Callum, where did you go? Callum, where did you go?
Oh, that's not great. What is that? What the hell is that up there? Is that... Oh, that's a light. Never mind.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Uh-oh.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
They even tell the story in a creepy way.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow
What?
and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
To be fair, most of those
Hansel and
fairy
Gretel
tales are pretty messed
overheard
up.
Their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
These nasty hobbitses. Okay.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
What the hell's that?
Clever Hansel
Oh my
leaves
God.
a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Alright, she's not freaking out when there's a Chad the Chipmunk
After
standing there.
receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter.
I can't call for Callum.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
That's not good.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Callum!
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
It's getting kind of dark in here. This is a very strange ride to have in this amusement park.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
So the moral of this game so far is children are brats.
Nibble, little mouse.
Uh-oh.
Who's nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you."
Don't trust her!
The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops.
Where's Chad at?
The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside."
You're not supposed to take candy from strangers.
And the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh, excuse me.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
I have a feeling Chad's looking at me.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Oh, good job.
"Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
Okay. I have a feeling Chad is around here somewhere.
And poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven."
Don't trust her.
But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Wrecked.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Are they gonna eat the witch? Nom nom nom.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Look at that picture! Holy cow! The kids are monsters. Okay, we gotta be careful now. Bad things are gonna happen. Chad is around here somewhere, Chad the Chipmunk. And he can't be trusted with those scary eyes. Oh! Why, hello there. Pay no attention to me, I'm just riding you. Ooh. She's even got the torn jeans. I love it. Can I get out now, please? Chad the Chipmunk's around here, and I don't trust his ass. Pretty please? Thank you. Achievement unlocked. Swans, gingerbread, and chocolate. I am pro.
Stay where you are!
Where?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Yeah, the narration is a lot like Gone Home, isn't it? Alright, I'm not sure what's ahead here.
Where are you?
My little
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Oh, he's so creepy. I think my kid's creepier than the park. But I think that's it for the first episode. This is The Park. You can get it on Steam for $10. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.